Today, I'm here with hip-hop phenomenon Cookies. His new single, Bogo, has just surpassed 1 million plays, and the music video has gone viral on YouTube. In addition to that, the song has landed #1 on the Philippines Top 50 viral charts on Spotify. Without further ado, Cookies. Man. Thanks for coming, bro. I appreciate
it. For having me, bro.
For sure. Man, your song Bogo has blown up these past couple of months.
Yeah, bro.
Produced by Flexi Boy, the music video. How did that all come together, and what was it like putting together the video and the song for that project?
Everything was just... It wasn't planned, to be honest with you. It was I dropped a single before that, and then it created buzz in the Philippines. And then after that, I felt like, you know what, I need to record another track. Then I recorded Bogo, and then the week later, one of my friends from the Philippines, he has a radio station. He's a radio station host, and he told me, yo, you got a new song? Actually, I do have a new song. So I sent him this Bogo, and it created buzz in the Philippines. Oh, that's a pretty cool track. When's the music video? And I was like, music video, I'm gonna drop it next week. But I didn't have a music video yet. Like, oh, wow, I have to contact my friends. So I called my friend Hazi, and I contacted a few of my really good friends. Hey, let's create a music video. Let's shoot a music video. And then boom, we shot the music video, and then next week we dropped it, and then it blew up. Yeah.
So being from the Philippines, straight from the Philippines, how did you get into music and into hip hop in specific?
Well, growing up, I used to be in a band. I'm a drummer, so I used to have 2 bands in the Philippines. So we play a couple shows in different cities, and growing up, I've been listening to a lot of rock music. Then when I moved to Atlanta 5 years ago, that's when I got immersed into the culture. I got immersed into the Atlanta fever. The hip hop scene in Atlanta is a whole different wave, because in the Philippines, normally you only hear mainstream acts like New York acts, or let's say Kendrick Lamar from California. Those mainstream acts, rarely do they play Atlanta acts. So I felt like I brought the Atlanta wave in the Philippines. So yeah.
Scrolling through your Instagram following, you see that you don't follow many people in the music industry. You're still kind of low-key in that regard, whereas the one person you are following who is verified on Instagram is Kenny Beats. And him being the only producer that you follow, is that someone you're looking to work with? Is that someone you're looking to reach out to?
Most definitely, man. I love Kenny Beats. My boy Hazi put me on him, and I was listening to the first album that I listened to him is with Key. And that's when I got hooked into his beats and all his music. And looking into his channel, I just found out that he used to love metal music, heavy metal.
Right.
And me, growing up, I loved rock and heavy metal back in the day. So when I listen to the beats that he makes, it has that aggressive feel. You know, Rico Nasty, that album is like so aggressive, so like metal feel. So that's why I would love to work with him in the near future. Yeah.
Who are some artists that have influenced you from a lyrical and vocal standpoint, coming from the Philippines, adapting to the Western rap landscape?
I would say the underground Atlanta rap scene, as far as, because I don't have a really good voice, but I can translate that emotion into music. You know, when you're talking to someone, you express that tone of emotion. Are you angry? Are you happy? And I feel that Atlanta underground trap music in general, they portray that type of style. Like, they don't really sing, but they have that expression and they put it in the music, and that's how I got influenced into that type of sound.
And what is a typical studio session like for you these days? I mean, from clocking in to clocking out.
Typically, if someone sends me a beat, I like it, I write it down first, make sure that the structures is in place, and then I go to the studio, then I just record from there, and then I make sure that it's, I don't want to say perfect, I make sure that it's the sound quality is, you know, it's good enough for people to hear, you know.
So what is it about your music that you want to, that takes the primary focus first? Like, if you wanna start the song making process with one thing, would that be the quality of the production first? Or
yeah, I would say the quality of the production, because growing up, I'm a drummer. I'm music oriented per se. I'm just not like those other artists that just rap and don't know how to play an instrument. I know how to play guitar, bass. I respect the music in general. So in production wise, everything, the levels has to be perfect. The bass and all that, like the technicalities, it has to be in their proper places, and that way when you listen to the song as a whole, it's, you know, it's perfect.
What's your earliest memory of music?
When I was a kid, when I was 3 or 4 years old, we used to have a karaoke machine, and my mom used to play a song. I forgot the song, but she used to play that song in the karaoke machine, and I just sing my heart out. Yeah, I was like 3 years old at the time.
And when's the last time you recorded new music?
New music. The last time I recorded new music was last month. Yeah, I did a track for people, for my fans who bought my shirt. And once they buy my shirt, they get invited to a Facebook group, a secret Facebook group, and I dropped that music exclusively only for the fans who bought that shirt. So,
talk more about your merchandise.
Yeah.
How involved are you with the t-shirts? How involved are you with the graphic design of the t-shirts and the entire process that comes with that?
I just delegated to a graphic designer, maybe in the Philippines or here in America, but I make sure that I fucks with him. Like, we built a relationship before, so it's me working with new artists is for now I'm still low key, not trying to work with them yet, because I wanna help people who really helped me before all this. All this music thing that I got going on right now. So,
if you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
I would be a social media marketing guy, because that's how I've met my really good friend Hazi. He's a social. We met at a digital marketing school, and if it weren't for music, if it weren't for rap, I would be in an office right now, coming up with social media campaigns, marketing campaigns, and all that, because I love marketing in general too.
So when it comes to rap music, a lot of the social media marketing has taken involvement in it, and it has become part of the process of making it in rap music. What are your thoughts just in general on rap today and the genre, and how you feel you fit in that genre?
I felt I felt that if you really put in the work, especially right now in today's age, if you really put in the work and you be consistent in what you're doing, you will make it up there because of social media, because of the internet. Because I'd say 10 years, 20 years ago, it would be, you should work harder for you to get that type of buzz that I did with Bogo. But right now, as long as you're consistent and you put in work and just put something out there, and you'll eventually make it, you know?
Who are your top 5 rappers of all time?
Ooh, that's a stretch. I don't want to say all time right now, but let's say for now, in my mind, Kendrick Lamar, Key, Kanye West, yeah, Drake, yeah, and I'd say Young Thug. Those are like the 5 all-time rappers that pops up in my mind right now.
Now Bogo has gotten 1 million views on YouTube. It's broken these viral records on Spotify. How do you follow that up, and how do you capitalize that with, say, a major label or a manager? What is the next move in that regard? In your label situation, how has it affected that?
For now, I'm not really thinking about labels yet, because right now I just want to solidify my small circle, like the friends that I really fucks with, and I feel like the label will it will come. But for now, I'm more focusing on what I can do to milk Bogo per se. Like, I'm just like, next week I'm gonna drop it in a national TV channel. It's like the MTV but in the Philippines. It's called Mix. So I'm focusing on that, and like I said, I'm just gonna milk Bogo, make sure not only the Philippine people knows the song, but the world in general knows that Bisaya movement.
What's coming up for you? What do you have on the horizon?
June 12th, Independence Day in the Philippines. I'm gonna drop a new single, and it's gonna be fire. So.
And where can we find you at? On social media, online? Keep up with you?
On Instagram, you can follow me at cookie.vibe. On Twitter, you can follow me at Vibe Cookie. That's my handle. Yeah, it's hard for me to have like the same handle.
Wait, the reason I have a smile on my face is because you have to tell us the story of your rap name, Cookies.
Ah, okay. I thought you said like how you find on social media.
While that is true, okay, and while you are right, I was asking that.
Yeah.
Now I'm asking, how did you get the rap name Cookies?
Oh, okay. Well, my friend owned a t-shirt company named Joints and Cookies. And then one time I was wearing a cookie shirt, and then some random girl started calling me Cookies from there. Hey, Cookies! Hey, come hang out with us. Hey, Cookies! Like, hey, I like that name. Like, it's the alliteration is like easy to remember.
That's fine.
So
yeah,
I stuck to it, and voila, Cookies.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. And debut album. Can we get a release date?
It's in the works. Hopefully late this year or maybe next year, early next year. So we'll see. So I'm working on it. So yeah.
Sure. Thank you. Best of luck to you.
Appreciate it, Moose.
Definitely, man.